We are buddies and we like to play games in the new Bear Buddies.
Hello, welcome back to Bear Buddies.
Hey! Hi! Tom's still headbutting people.
Yeah.
And cars.
I'm saying, what would your genuine reaction be if someone did that in real life?
Oh
Someone just ran up to you and headbutted you.
I would have to assume that it wasn't real life and that I was in some sort of alternate reality.
The Matrix.
I had a situation a while back where I was walking to work and I got off the train at Paddington, and somebody like shoved me on the station.
Really?
Or like no, not hard, just like bumped into me.
Oh, okay.
And
I was going to say, what is this, a step-up movie?
Oh yeah. I assumed it was like it was just busy, and then they did it again.
Hey, what's up,
I was like, who the fuck is this? And it was one of our mates. One of our mutual friends. They were just being a dick. Shout out to you if you're listening. Probably not, but I will leave you nameless.
Yeah, Damon. Oh! I went to the cinema the other day.
You went to the cinema?
I went to an actual cinema.
That's super cool. What did you see?
It will be like 3 weeks ago at this point, but I went to see In the Heights.
Oh, cool. Hey, what was? I guess before we get into the film, what was the experience like?
It was real weird to be back in a cinema. If you're going to go to a cinema, ladies and gentlemen, do everything in your power to avoid View Cinema in Wood Green. Shame them all, unless there's any Bear Buddies fans. I doubt it. But
I worked there.
Yeah.
I sell popcorn.
God, there was some women behind us that talked through the whole film.
Oh my god.
She was on her. One of them was on her phone, literally like a conversation on her phone.
Wow.
And then someone filmed the screen with the flash on.
The fuck?
It was, it wasn't the best experience going back.
This is why people stop going to the cinema.
It was, I was like, why would you pay for a ticket if you're going to talk the whole way through it?
Yeah.
But it was a good experience. It's good to be back. I think it's the longest I've been without going to the cinema for a while.
Yeah.
The last thing I saw was Onward.
Wow.
Just before the pandemic hit. Yeah.
I can't even remember what the last thing I saw in cinema was. But anyway, what was Into the Heights like?
In the Heights is great. If you want to go see something, I would recommend it. If you like musical theatre, if you like Hamilton, they've changed a fair amount for the film, but Lin Manuel Miranda was an executive on it, so it's kind of like, well...
Okay.
Yeah, there were some things they took out that I was like, I don't know why, or I wish they'd just kept that in there. But
sure.
Overall, it's a good film. It's a real feel-good film. Choreography and the cinematography is insanely good.
Cool, nice.
Worth it for that, if nothing else, I would say.
I'm pretty sure I listened to the soundtrack for Into the Heights. It's sort of like Latin hip hop.
Yes, yeah.
What was how did the soundtrack for the film compare to the musical soundtrack?
It's good. It's just a lot shorter. So the musical is like Hamilton, is rapped all the way through, rapped and sung, whereas they've added script into the film and they've taken out a chunk of the songs. And I wonder if it's because a bit like Hamilton is quite confusing if you don't know it, I think.
Sure,
and I feel like In the Heights could have been the same, so maybe it was like for a more general audience. But then I also think like,
gotta dumb it down.
Yeah, I also think like, well, why? It's not like people. It's not like it's not going to do well. You know, everyone loves Hamilton.
Totally.
Yeah, they dumbed it down a tiny bit, I would say, but
successful.
Oh,
it's a shame.
It was good. There's some good Hamilton Easter eggs in there as well.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. Was Lin Manuel in
He was. So he was one of the things they slightly changed. So he plays a guy who sells piragua, which is like a snow cone thing.
Oh.
And in the musical, he's got a... I wouldn't say it's an important role, but it's a fairly like... Everyone knows the role, and it's like it kind of has a point. Whereas in this version, was a bit like let's put Lin Manuel Miranda in, and he can kind of sing a song with
shoehorn him in.
with a beard that doesn't look that great. Yeah,
Brilliant. I mean, yeah, I don't blame him. Like, I think there's like I talked about it before.
yeah,
Part of the reason I really enjoyed Hamilton when I watched it. I think part of the reason I haven't sort of super warmed to it is maybe because of the success that it's got and the success that it's given to
completely
Lin
get
Manuel.
Yeah.
When, like, I guess it's not necessarily just his baby. Like, there's so many people who worked on that and choreographed and like, obviously he's the brains behind it in general. But it takes so many people to make something like that a reality.
Yeah.
Whereas you don't hear the names of any of those other people.
yeah.
But if I was in his shoes, I would do exactly the same thing. So it's I guess to a certain extent it's like Taika Waititi does exactly the same thing. Like Phoebe Waller-Bridge, like loads of people like write stuff for themselves, and it makes a huge amount of sense. But yeah. So, oh god, what is going on? We got a like gang warfare or something. Jeez, man. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
But no, I do really like Hamilton. It's like it works so well as a stage show.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it's.
But no, I do agree with you.
Fantastic piece of art. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
Come on, poke your head out.
Come on. And I guess maybe the reason that it.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This is getting shot in the back. Whoa! The reason that it is particularly potent, if that's the right word, with Hamilton, I guess, is like he's the hero of that story, but he's also like the sort of unsung hero of American politics.
Yes. And he also
to cast yourself in that role is
yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure he was probably the best person to do the job.
I don't know about that. Have you heard him sing?
I have.
In the eye of a hurricane there is quiet for just a moment. A yellow sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I was half being facetious.
Yeah. I do think there's a certain like charm to it that's like you know. But if the musical wasn't that big, then get in the fucking car, you idiot. For fuck's sake. Then there's no way people would be like, oh, it's great. They'd be like, what the fuck is this? Where did they find this man?
Yeah.
And how quickly
interesting, isn't it?
can he go back there? Yeah. Eliza! My love, take your time.
Oh shit, Professor, you're right.
That's a really good impression. I like that.
There's a guy on TikTok who sings like Lin Manuel Miranda, and I would highly check out his cover of Olivia Rodrigo's driver's license.
Oh my god.
I got my driver's license. It's amazing.
What's his name? The guy. That
I have no idea. I cannot remember.
Okay. We'll have to,
but he looks a little bit like him as well. And if you search,
really,
if you search Lin Manuel Miranda TikTok guy, he comes up.
No way.
He's fantastic.
That's amazing. I'm pleased to hear that like it's not just me that I don't know recognises maybe his vocal talents aren't.
Oh, he's terrible. But then he sings quite well in the Heights. It doesn't really make all that much sense.
Wow. I can't remember from the soundtrack. I'll have to go back and listen to it again. Is it? Do you mean like in the musical? Is it the musical or the film soundtrack or both?
So he plays the main character in the musical soundtrack, but in the film soundtrack, he has some like a song with some big notes, and I was quite impressed by his singing, and I was I was like, well, why couldn't you sing like this in Hamilton? Yeah.
Maybe he's had some singing lessons or something.
Oh yeah,
So
maybe.
somebody said, Lin Manuel, you might have some singing lessons. You're a superstar now.
And he was like,
actually sing.
yeah, he was like, why do I need lessons when I can sing this well? And they were like, yeah. We definitely need some singing lessons for you.
It's a weird one though, like because he's got a musical theatre background. Like he had to do live stuff. Whereas,
Yes.
Like
It sometimes feels a bit like we live in an alternate universe when you realise that man has won like 6 Tony Awards.
yeah.
But then he didn't.
Was it all for performance or was it for writing?
For writing and stuff. He was nominated for Best Actor, I think, for something. I can't remember what it was for Hamilton. But yeah. David Diggs, who plays Thomas Jefferson in Lafayette, won, and he is 100% the unsung hero of that show. What a talent! He's got a great film on Netflix called Blind Spotting that you should go and watch. It's amazing.
Cool. We'll have to go see that. I thought I don't know the names because why would you learn the names? The guy who played George Washington in the
Chris Jackson.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The version on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Like, incredible voice.
Oh, amazing.
Like, just such a great singer.
He's a little sneaky Easter egg if you go see In the Heights. Look out for Chris Jackson.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Anthony Ramos, who plays John Lawrence and Hamilton's son, Philip.
Yeah.
He's the lead in The Heights, and he's phenomenal.
Super cool.
He's incredibly good.
Nice. That's always good to see. Like if you have somebody in a lead role that deserves the role.
Yes. Yeah. And the guy who played
Emma
Aaron Burr,
Watson,
Leslie Odom Jr., he was up for an Oscar this year, so.
Oh, cool. Good stuff.
Him.
And Shepley has just given us a lovely.
That's been an hour, hasn't it?
Interlude. That's pretty. We're pretty much. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, no, we're 50 minutes maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, let's pause for
I
2
think
seconds
just
when we
died.
set that up again.
Yeah. See you in a sec.
I got my driver's license.
It's an interesting voice, isn't it? It's like.
Sounds like a dead cat.
Is that like a popular opinion?
I think people like Hamilton too much for it to be a popular opinion.
Sure.
But I mean,
like amongst musical theatre people, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like it's got to be the opinion that people know but don't want to accept.
Right. Okay.
Surely.
Cool.
I don't know.
I can't hang with your ass for a while, bro.
Franklin's got a bullet hole in his back and in his heart.
Excellent. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Welcome back, everyone.
What's going on? Hi. Welcome back.
I got shot in the heart today.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to work on my Lin Manuel impressions.
This will be a new recurring segment in Bear Buddies.
Exactly. Yeah. Quite. He's the Nick Cage of this playthrough.
Yeah. Booze in my anus.
I can't even remember what our guacamole Nick Cage sounded like now.
I think it was just like Californian bees in my anus.
That was it. It was the bees in the anus.
I got these bees in my anus. I love how it's already not Lin Manuel Miranda. It's like the 3rd time I've done the impression and it's changed so much. It started off with like,
it was like
Angelica, my love, take your time. And now it's like, I got these bees in my anus.
It's like a Family Guy character or something.
I got these Tony Awards for singing like this. Right.
Isn't the industry fucked? Amazing.
Franklin really needs that bullet hole scene to in his back.
What's going on in the game?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
What the hell is going on?
We're going into this shot. Okay, which is
Excellent.
shut.
Brilliant.
No, I need to be
Brilliant.
here. Okay,
Love
we're
it.
good.
Good.
Premium Deluxe Motorsports. And it's daytime.
What? You don't like it.
Excuse me. Oh my god. Ugh.
Excuse me.
Wow. Aren't you pleased you're not in the same room as me?
I am so proud of you.
Yeah, we're definitely not breaking lockdown rules right now.
James De Santa. Some kid.
And I
We're
lost
100%.
again. Oh no,
We're
it's back,
100
it's back. It's cool. It's cool.
We are 100%
Then we can get back
following the government guidelines right now.
Definitely.
And we're definitely not in the same room.
Not in the same room.
100%.
Definitely not.
I
Although
promise.
actually, we are allowed to be in the same room, aren't we?
That is true. That's true. That just really tears a hole in my theory.
Shit.
By the time this is out anyway, presumably we'll be back to some form of half
complete
normality.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Take that.
I just thought it'd be quite funny to pretend that we're breaking lockdown rules, but
Oh, yeah.
oh, that's hard. There's a pole in there.
Oh god, it was really funny until I dissolved the joke. Oh no, what's happened to his head? Shit.
Oh,
And
come on, Franklin, in the car.
is it possible to do that? Like jump?
No.
Oh,
It is on
shit.
Saints Row, I remember, but
It is. That's what I'm thinking of. That is what I'm thinking of. That was great. We should definitely finish that at some point.
return to Slugma.
Yeah. Oh my god. I bet you guys want to see more Slugma.
I mean, that
must have
series
been-
didn't do so great, so YouTube was probably like, enough of this.
yeah, quite. Who would have guessed? Like a really freaking ugly character didn't attract the views.
Yeah. You know, I was quite impressed with how well Arkham Asylum was doing. I was like, this is great until all the footage corrupted, and the last quarter of the game is
Somebody else's playthrough.
it's definitely not. It's 100% not. Oh dear.
That sucked.
I don't know if you noticed, because I was very subtle about doing it, everyone. But you might notice that a lot of the footage is repeated, because we spent a lot of time dicking about, and there's no playthroughs online that last quite.
Dick about that much.
They all last a sensible amount of time, and we're busy punching plants in the face.
Oh, that was fun though. Yeah. Oh my god. It's so frustrating though when you do like, I don't know, several hours worth of recording, and you come back and it's like, no, it's gone forever. Sucks. Shit sucks. Anyway, should we maybe in a minute we can
Join us next time. Bye.
See you later.
Eliza, be sure to click like and subscribe.